Hello everyone, this is Weems and welcome to the Satisfactory Alpha After Dark. This is going to be a bonus episode of sorts. I call it a bonus episode because, I'll be honest, the only reason I'm even recording this is basically, I can't sleep and I kind of got the itch to play again before the Alpha weekend ends. And so I figured, what the heck, why not at least, just record it while I'm playing around. So I don't really know where I'm going to go with this, but what I am going to do is I'm going to test a few things out from a recording standpoint. One of the changes I just made was I lowered the resolution from 1600 by 900 to a 720p resolution out of hopes that would improve the frame rate a little bit in the screen capture. As far as I can tell on the other screen, it looks like it actually is working. So I'm going to experiment with this format, and the other nice thing is I can actually turn all the settings up to Ultra with a bit of a lower resolution here. So it's a trade-off for sure, but I think that it might be the preferred way to go. Maybe one day I'll have such a fancy rig that I can go and just play everything on 1080 Ultra or 4K Ultra and stream and do everything to my heart's content, but at the moment, that is not today. So I think it's a fair concession to make, but with that out of the way, let's get back into Satisfactory. I had a lot of fun playing it this weekend, as evidenced by me logging back in here. And before they go and close the door on us, let's see if we can, make a few more kind of fancy factories here. So, kind of to set the parameters, I guess, a little bit, I know that there's options for things like foundation that allows you to kind of make things into more of a grid, and you can work around the terrain a lot easier. I'm not going to be focusing on this as much for now. Instead, I'm going to focus on trying to have more efficient logistics. So, for example, the first thing I want to do, basically take this whole setup here, rip it down, and get this all automated. We need to get the iron automated, we'll have the copper automated over here, and then I want to get the concrete automated over there. So let's get the bones set up good here, and then once that's done, we can probably just start going and let's see how much we can get done in, let's say, 45 minutes. Let's do it. Alright, so first steps first. Tear it down. How much room do I have? Actually, is a better question. Let's make some room, because I'm about to get a lot of raw resources put into my inventory, and I need to be able to make sure I can support all of that. So let's just get all this stuff out of here. I don't need the iron plates. Actually, no, we will hold on to that. We'll hold on to the screws. It's really the ore I need to get rid of. I'm fine using processed materials in my inventory. I need to get the raw ore out. I mean, in theory, once I get this done, I shouldn't really have raw ore in my inventory maybe ever. So I should be in good shape there. Okay. What is it again? F. Press F to pay respects. Goodbye. Goodbye. All of this is going away. Got a floating conveyor belt. As I go and play this more, I played actually a fair bit of the original Sanctum. Not as much Sanctum 2, but I had many a late night playing the original Sanctum Tower Defense. And I'm seeing a lot of similarities in kind of interface. You can see where they borrowed a lot mechanically. And I'm looking at the capture here, and I'm seeing my GPU heat up a little bit here. I'm wondering if maybe I should dial this back a little bit. Let's see, let's drop the shadows a little bit. Let's drop the anti-aliasing a little bit. That might do it. Actually, I don't really care about view distance. I'm in factory building mode, not exploring mode. So that won't be as important. Let's see. Okay, now it's... So we were sitting at 100%. Now it's still hovering around 98. It's like it wants to be... It wants to get under 100. It's just not quite getting there. So let's drop the foliage quality a little bit. That might do the trick. Zoom. God. All right. You know what? We're just gonna dial it all down to high. I tried to have it all in ultra, but there seems to just be parts of it where, there's just a lot more processing that needs to take place. All right, now we're sitting at a kind of a comfy. It's still occasionally spiking up, but it just seems to be in this direction. We'll live with it. It's something I'll tweak moving forward, but for now, this is definitely better than, from a frame rate standpoint, than what I had before. So, alright, let's make some factories. We've got power pole here. Got portable miners here, so we're going to need those in a little bit. And actually, we're only going to need... Can you fit 2 of those industrial miners on that? We'll find out in a second. Let's find out right now. So we've got some room. Pick it up. Pick it up. And we're gonna go. First things first, we need to get these. Where is it? Production. We need to get the miner Mark 1 all set up here. Yeah, it looks like you can only do 1 per node, because it pretty much doesn't let you move it around at all, which is fine. And that makes sense too. It's a good limiting factor. So we want to build it this way. Hopefully I pointed it. Actually, no, that'll work. And then I need to go pick up this guy. Pick up this guy. Oh, and we have a floating box. Let me get this other miner Mark 1 set up, and that should free up enough space for me to pick up that box. So this will go like this. Now I should, in theory, be able to pick that up. Cool. I got that. Next is to build the smelter. So let's go back to production. Smelter. Because we're just trying to build it towards there. Got that. That'll do. The belt's hooked up. In theory, the belt distance shouldn't matter much. It just means that the longer belt distance you have, the longer it takes for each step to engage, but if you're running it in perpetuity, it won't be a big deal. Now, I'm sure later on I'll find reasons not to run it in perpetuity, but for the time being, I'm perfectly happy with a slightly longer belt setup. Probably the biggest benefit to having shorter belts will just be the ability to cram more of these structures closer together. So we have a smelter, let's get a constructor. And so this will be, actually, how much room we got over here? Let's see if we can get fancy. So eventually we're going to want to do a splitter. This will be a rod constructor. And this on its own will be a plate constructor. So we're going to see if we can kind of specialize each process here. So it's going to have that, and then this will come later when we have that splitter. So I guess if we're going to use this to help prioritize, the first priority is going to be to create that splitter. So right away though, I know I'm going to be running into power issues adding in these Mark 1s over here. Let's get a storage unit. So if we go organization, storage container, we can create a storage container here for the rods. And I can't afford it. Need more plates. Let's just do this by hand real quick. We're almost set. Or do I just have plates in here? Oh, I have ingots. Let's get this iron out of here. Let's get these out of here. And that should be enough to start. Let's get some plates up real quick. I'll do it for now. And storage container. Let's stay focused. Cool. And then enough room to eventually turn this into something else. This sounds like this is, I think, you know, rods and plates are a simple material which will eventually be able to turn into probably some type of more advanced material. Actually, that's really far. Why'd I build that so far away? It's not like I'm putting anything between it. Alright, let's pause for a second. Yeah. No sense building that far away. We should be able to merge this just fine. There. There. And now we have enough for that, so we need to get the power over here. Put a pole there. Build a pole here. And we will build a pole over here, which we can then connect, 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 connect. Oh, we're gonna actually need another pole here. So that's missing wire and concrete. Of course we are. Well, the good news is I know where to get concrete. Let's go to our little spot over here. Yeah, over time I'm building some... Oh, a little lag there. But I'm building some familiarity with our little region here. And the cool thing is, in theory, this shouldn't change a whole lot as the game progresses. So the next time I restart this game, you know, if I happen to be in this area, I'll be able to kind of quickly just know where I want to set things up, which is just make the whole starting process a little quicker. Now, I do like the procedurally generated approach that other games, you know, your Minecrafts, your Terrarias, those games take, but there is something that nice about the familiarity here. Alright, concrete. All of the concrete. We do that. And we go and let's connect these guys. So that should be good. Missing wire. I am just the worst right now. Now, in theory, I should have a bunch of wire over here, shouldn't I? I mean, we did last video, just mass produce a ton of it. In fact, why is it off? Oh, it's because my desire to be eco-friendly. But 303 wire is more than enough. But actually, my desire to be eco-friendly will probably save my butt because fuel's going to become a problem here. Oh, man. I just took a look up at the capture, and once again, it just keeps chugging. So let's go. What are the usual suspects? Shadows, anti-aliasing, and foliage. Let's do that. Alright, one of these days I'm going to get it to a stable frame rate, and, you know, the peasants will rejoice. Alright, where was I? We got this, that's looking good, and I can reconfigure that when it comes time to engage that. Let's keep the eye on the prize here. And the prize is we need more power output. So can I upgrade these biomass burners in any capacity? Doesn't really look like it. Do I have the ability to produce more biomass burners? So power here, biomass burner. I do. Fantastic. For the sake of keeping my power needs centralized here, I'm gonna go ahead and actually place this right here. So now, in theory, we'll go power line. Gonna run that there. So if I put 2 lines here, is this gonna like overload it? Then I feed it through here. Oh, it can't, it doesn't accept the input. Because it needs to stretch that over there. So actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and remove this power line. This isn't your job anymore. You're gonna have enough flowing through you that we can have this guy. Oh, I saw the deconstructor on. I don't want that. We can have this guy go here, and this guy go the way over here, and it goes through. Does it clip through it? It does seem like it kind of clips through a graphic. Honestly, that's fine. I think is just basically reducing a lot of needless frustration. So let's think about this from a load balancing standpoint. Nothing's going to be super overloaded here. We are feeding 2 power sources into this. Let's see if it explodes. Let's turn it on. So it's only got 38 biomass in there, so we need to reload you. Oh, that's sulfur. That's not biomass. I don't need you. Is it sulfur? Whatever. Drop that here. Let's put this back in. And let's do some readings. Let's see what type of voltage we are having at each point. So if we look at this node here, it's about half capacity. We look here, about half capacity. We look here, about half capacity. So, and it's, oh, it's because it doesn't have any instructions. So make iron, and since we have the 2, that means you are the rod producer. And then you make iron, and you are the plate producer. So that should be pretty efficient. And actually, in all reality, we probably only need 1 storage container, but for the time being, splitting it's fine, and because we need to get these other guys. So speaking of these other guys, let's see, I want better logistics. So conveyor splitter, conveyor merger, we need 200, 200, and 500. Well, actually, we have everything we need. We just need to turn it on. So let's flip the switch. So while this is taking care of itself, there we go. Yeah, we got a nice little backlog here, don't we? Because this is only constructing, takes 1 copper ignite, 15 per minute, and this is kicking out. Yeah, we're at 50%, so we really need to do the same type of thing here. So planning for the future, we are going to need another constructor. Production constructor. Come on, let me build it. Oh, no, it's because I can't afford it. So I need some of that wire. Let's go here. Nope, that's the hub. That doesn't help me. Or cable, not wire. I need cable. Cable seems pretty important, so I'm gonna make a whole bunch of it here. Now we should be able to build that constructor. Do I kick these over if I jump on them? Not really. I'll just walk through them. Okay. So, constructor. We'll build it. Encroaching each other's clearance. I'm aware. Okay, let's see how close we can get it here. Just because of this damn tower. Alright, let's set up another power pole here. It's kind of going to have to happen anyways at some point, right? So let's do a little experiment and see what happens when I rip down this pole while it's working. The conveyor belts continue working. And let's grab this. Mine. That. Alright, we're back in business. Now, that constructor. That's a little better. Can kinda try and fork it here. No, it's not much better. Alright, you know what? Last time, way over here. And let's tear it down again. Get the power lines here. Then here. Here. And here. Let's let it catch up a little bit. And let's finally build that constructor. Right here. I can live with that. Oh, I just thought of something. No, it won't matter that much. I was worried that you would want to have these assembly lines the same length. And that'll matter initially, but once you have the flow going, it should be pretty consistent. So, we're going to have to go do that, then we're going to have to merge back in. It's all good. Alright, let's see how many plates and rods we've got kicked out into storage here. None! How did that happen? We're jammed up. Why are we jammed up? No power. Is this thing just... Oh, that's just horribly embarrassing. Oh, it kicked over. So pull lever to reset. So it did. Yep, so it's producing and it requires too much wattage, so we're gonna need to split the load here. So what happens if I just go load this up and feed it all into that tower? So where's my biomass? That's sulfur. That doesn't help me. We're gonna take these leaves. More importantly, we're gonna take this biomass. So what happens if I go put the biomass in here? And then this thing oh, it has 4. Oh, this is getting tricky. So we're gonna need an intermediate. And then we're going to need to tear down these 2 power lines. And we need to put it here. Put it here. Put it here. So these should be running. Producing power. Producing power. So that's producing 40. Okay, so now we should have enough. Is it all running? Yep, we got plates going into storage. Okay. So it looks like these can handle a fair bit of energy, but you sometimes need to... Yeah, because of that 4 connection limit, you need to create some relays, essentially, to help manage that. Alright, so now we're back in business. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that we were going to be a little further along here, but in the meantime, we can kind of start to lay the groundwork. Yep, this is working. We can start laying the groundwork from a concrete standpoint. So I'm trying to remember exactly where that limestone deposit is. We have a little space. It's over here, it looks like. And I'm gonna start grabbing as much leaves and woods and such along the way that I can, because power is gonna become a problem. I can already tell as I'm sitting here just leaving stuff running that we're gonna need a fuel source. Fortunately, this should be enough to last me a little while. This is a short-term solution to a long-term problem. So, let's grab this, let's pick it up, and let's get that miner Mark 1 set up. So this is going right into the wall. I don't know if... Well, let's try. Does it even let me do the conveyor belt here? So if I were to do that, and then let's say I go and put up here, I go and put my smelter. We're gonna play around with it a little bit. So I go there, conveyor belt. Too steep, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. So there's gonna need to be some intermediate steps taken here. So actually, let's go and rip these down. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna create that miner Mark 1. But we're gonna rotate it this way. And then over here, so we can create conveyor belt number 1. And so it looks like you don't really need to build those with those towers. Well, I guess you can use the towers to raise it. This is probably not quite the right way to do it, but for the time being, I'm not going to really fight it. Where is this? Can't afford any more plates. Good news is I got those, or at least I should, assuming that I didn't kind of ruin this. Looks like the plates are going in. Okay. Let me write that bug down. So, shows all inventory as being added when leaving constructor. Alright, I did my job. I'm going to file a bug report. So, Coffee Stain, if you're listening, I think that is as much evidence as you need to know that I should be invited to all future testing events. Oh, let me grab some of that. Give me them leaves. Okay. What was I doing creating the conveyor belt over here? What I'm definitely learning through all of this is there is a large benefit to really just nailing down one factory and then letting it run while you kind of get everything else set up. Floor is too steep. Baloney. Alright, let's... Oh, we got that. Let's get that smelter up. So can I just place it over the rock here? Oh, that places it on the rock. It's fine with that, which is kind of neat. So I'm going to create my conveyor belt. And by create my conveyor belt, I mean I'm going to rip this down. So a smelter. Yeah, because I put the out in the in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm actually going to rip this whole belt down again. Oh, it does leave the pole behind. Now we're going to grab that again and stick it there. That's what she said. And so we had the smelter. Now we need the constructor. Missing reinforced iron plates. God. So needy. I think I have a few of those in my inventory, so I'm gonna go take a look. And those are ingots, or that's like an engine. I just make them. Love it when a plan comes together. I think I need a few more though. I need screws, which I can make. So let's... Oh. Is that perfect? Is that enough for a constructor? Bingo. So we're gonna go this way. And actually what I would really like is for all of this stuff to feed into one storage container so I don't have to manage all of it. So let's go get... And we can have an intermediate storage container. Again, this is not my penultimate, set of work here. This is me just trying to kind of make this all work. So let's actually go ahead and do that. We're going to put up a storage container here. We're going to do that. Can't afford any more plates. Need so many plates. We'll take these. Let's get... So we do have that storage container up. Just the belt that we needed. Yeah, you can make some pretty long friggin' belts here. And then, ultimately, 1, 2, and 3, we will feed it into this kind of master storage container here. Right in front of everything. So we need to get that upgrade though before that's going to happen. So let's see where we're at. What I want to do actually is clear the iron ore out of my inventory. We have it all automated, so rather than me sit here holding all of this, let's see if we can get some of it out of the way. We've got that maxed out, and that'll keep feeding it. We'll put the rest into inventory over here. Actually, even better, why would I do that? I'm going to go ahead, and I don't have that many iron ingots to craft, so I'm just going to make them. Have some of them on hand. It'll make my life a little easier. I already know we're going to need plates, so I'm going to make a few of those. Alright. Sorry, I was looking away for a second. Let's keep making plates. I was using a lot of them in that construction process, and we need, what, 200 of them? So I'm gonna need quite a few of these guys. That'll do for now. How are we doing on rods? 150. Nice. Oh, just gonna hit take all. Sort, I got 200. I'm in the money. How are we doing on this? Take all. Sort. Need a few more. So actually what I'm gonna do, no I'm not, because I know I need more rods for other stuff. So let's keep the machine going. How are we doing on fuel? That's a better question. We got 125, 63, 67. We're not gonna run out right away, but we're gonna run out before too long. So we need to basically get all of our biomass here in order. Let's go to the craft bench. Let's go to biomass wood. Now let's just make all of it. Go to biomass leaves. And then let's go and reload everything. Perfect. It's amazing how fast I get disoriented here. So let's go drop you here. And here. And here. Leaving 30 left over. Alright, that should let those machines run hot for a little bit. Where is my... Equipment workshop. I ran right past it, didn't I? Inventory, yes, right by the hub. Okay, we're starting to kind of empty the tank here a little bit. So while we're here at the hub, we want to improve logistics. So I'm gonna start dropping off resources so they don't have to sit in my inventory. So I select it, drop all 200 of the rods off, and all the plates I can, and all the wire I can. I'm gonna go grab the wire over here in the storage container. Oh yeah, I am groovy there. And we take this, wire's done. Now let's look at all these other milestones. Looks like it's pretty consistent in what's all needed. So let's just let the wire, let it do its thing. Just keep making wire. And we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna take all. Got 40 of those. Now I just need to make a few more. Plates get worked on fast here. I'm just gonna make all of them. And a rod, for good measure. I can drop the plates, and I can say, launch. Alright, let's see what she has to say.
Conveyor belts can now merge and split to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings, create optimization.
Alright. Did I turn down Ada? No? Okay. Hopefully that comes out a little louder for you in the recording. That was pretty quiet compared to the music. Bug report. Music is a little loud. Is that really a bug though? They're just gonna say go change it in the settings. I'm still gonna send it. Okay, so we have that done. Let's go look at these splitters. Let's finish the job here. So I, in logistics, need to create a conveyor merger. Oh wow, that's a bigger... Okay, so there's 3 points. Alright, we're shutting it down. Shut it all down. Actually, copper can run. You're stopping. You're stopping. I know that you had that, moment there. Let's dismantle. Let's create that merger. We can actually just drop it kind of right between here. Let's get it nice and cool. Oh, it really does not care that much about where you put these things. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's good to know. So, belt. 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 Alright. Does it need power? Nope. Really? Oh, you need to hook up this connection. Hook this up to a connection. So, well, you got a free connection, don't you? Oh, doesn't look like it. You know what? There's a surefire way to figure this out. Let's turn it on. 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 Flip the lever. All green across the board. And there's a spaceship up there. What are you doing? What did I do? Okay. That's fine. And sure enough. Oh, you're not configured. Now you're configured. Oh, you're not getting any of the ore. So this, we need to set up another one of these guys. We're gonna do conveyor merger again. Actually, no, conveyor splitter. What am I thinking? So it's gonna go in here. And then ultimately split back out. Forgive me, belt. Invalid shape. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get this splitter. Let's try it again. Valid shape. Ah! So I might have built this a little bit too close here. There we go. We're gonna see if the third time's the charm here. So we need a splitter. Actually, probably the easier way to do this is just angle it. You know what? Let's not... I just need to quit trying to be fancy. That's the real thing. So if I go here, there we go. And that can go there, that can go there, and everyone is happy. And so let's see how this works. Man, it just looks like it just alternates. So it goes in like that. We're starting to see it process. There's no power. That is a problem. It's not processing anything. Let's go. Draw a power line. So this is at 4. Do I have a spare hook somewhere else I can borrow? I'm not going for super efficient here. I'm just going for functional. You've got one. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. So we should be getting a lot of rods now. Now if I wanted to be really efficient, which next time I will, I would want to have the rods and the plates on their own power source. That way I could separate which ones get, you know, I can basically turn them off individually without running the risk of running out of power. Now, I wasn't that cool and didn't set up this way. This is very janky, I fully acknowledge that, but it works. So we got the splitters working, so that's all coming together. And at this point, it's really more of a waiting game. Let's get the power pole set up here. We're gonna need another biomass generator. Okay, do we have fuel options? I'm finding myself really concerned with the state of fuel. Storage, exploration, conveyor walls, and utility. What is this? The most efficient fuel of form of biomass. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do that one next. Yeah, the rest of this stuff is... So, object scanner. Okay. And a beacon. Oh, used to mark areas of interest displayed on your compass with the color and the name you set for it. So, what was it? 2 episodes ago, when I was exploring the surroundings, I was wondering if you could mark a kind of point in space, and it looks like you get this beacon item to do that. But fuel is the name of the game right now, so we're gonna let this all run, and I'm gonna go forage for some more leaves and such, because we need to make sure that we can continue to feed the beast. Looks like these flowers kind of give you some. Not a ton. This is where multiplayer will be really sweet, because fuel is going to constantly be a problem. Unless there's some oil rig that you can go and tap into, fuel's going to be a big deal throughout this entire game, which makes sense because it's a big deal in life. We fight wars over it. So let's go and get as much of this fuel as we can. Gotta feed the beast somehow, right? Oh, let's say... Do I really care about limestone right now? Not really. Quite a bit of limestone in this one, though. So I'm torn right now. I want to stop mining it. But also it's pure limestone. There we go. Okay. Mercy. Look at that. Let's go. Just keep getting all this. There are a lot of leaves around, so that is good. At least in the near term, it's not a big problem, but eventually I'm gonna run out of it here. So getting that biofuel up sooner rather than later, pretty important. So let's go ahead. Sorry, got lost in thought there. Yeah, let's go ahead and double check on our resource count here. We need to get to 150 and 150, and we're actually pretty close here. So we'll take all that. Take all that. We just need to make some plates by hand. Do I have any copper on me? Or iron? I have enough to make a dent. Let's put this in here. I don't want to hold on to this limestone. There's quite a bit of it. So that one I'm going to have to eventually kind of feed into that other factory that we created. And where? Yeah, this one. Take all, and that should be enough to get biofuel up. Oh. Yes, there we go. Let's go to the hub. Utility. Oh, I don't have enough, not enough copper wire. I'm gonna assume I actually do have enough copper wire. I just need to go grab it. Yep, I have enough copper wire. Just drop that right in there. Launch.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure. Additionally, the biofuel blueprint will ensure improved fuel consumption of biomass burners. Additionally, you can now build the space elevator, which is integral to your contribution to project assembly.
Well, I guess we might as well build that space elevator, right? There's a lot of hype around it. What do we need? I guess to get special. Yep. 500, 250, 400, 1500. So we need to improve the efficiency of this right now. Let's see, what time is it? 12:24. That's not too late. I bet you we can get this done before 1 o'clock. Let's roll. We need additional towers here. And we're gonna need additional towers and additional power. Actually, let's go and check. Actually, I think it should be fine adding one more structure. So let's go ahead. We're gonna kill this real fast. And we're gonna go ahead. Create the line. Create the line. And turn this on. We need to create that splitter. Where am I doing? What am I doing? I need to create, the splitter here. So this is going to kick this out. We're going to have the input facing... Actually, let's go ahead and crush that. Splitter. This hopefully should work. Oh, come on. Come on. I gotta imagine that thing's cutting it close. Is it just because it's over 90 degrees? That's not what I meant to do. But you know what? We'll make it work. Air splitter. We're gonna turn you like this. So that you can reach that. And that. We're going to delete that. We're going to get that constructor back up. Missing iron plates? Come on. Yeah, those plates were really in demand. Good news is I feel like this is actually working through its backlog right now. So that's good. So I'm actually really not losing efficiency here, which is kind of funny. But I will soon. So I need to get this constructor up. A reinforced iron plate. Okay. Craft bench. I need what, screws? I can make plenty of those. Now I'll do it. So that's an example of a kind of advanced material I can make through kind of putting all these things together. So let's go back to making the constructor. swear. It's gonna be done at some point, and it's gonna be amazing. Amazing. Let's hopefully not do this wrong. Oh, you son of a... Let's try this again. Come on. Work with me. Now we're talking. So we're going in here. It's splitting. What did I do? I lost track of everything that I was building, and this is not right. This is not right. This needs to... Yep, that's embarrassing. Oh man, this is what happens when you do things after midnight. Alright. But we're close, though. What is this? Oh, that's my super station here, or my super container. So this needs to be a smelter, or is that a smelter? That's a constructor. Constructor, conveyor belt, smelter. Oh man. This is what happens when you do things too late at night. So I can definitely see the case for me. Oh, well, I had that kind of wrong, but somehow that worked, and I'm not going to fight it at this point. So this clearly set the copper. And now it just needs power. Oh, well, that was a needless adventure. Why are you flashing red? Why are you flashing red? Oh, is that just because you don't have power? So that's nice. It automatically gives you a snap line if you don't have power. So that's green. Oh, it doesn't have materials, I don't think. I think that's just that flashing red little beacon there means it's off. Oh, it probably also means that it's not producing anything. Which makes sense, because I didn't tell it to produce anything. Make some wire for me. So it doesn't have anywhere to go at the moment, because I need to create a splitter. Did I say splitter? I meant merger. So we have a few inputs here. And you can just build it right through that damn thing. That's alright. I mean, that's convenient for sure. And now we're gonna go ahead and let's test this one first. Nope. Okay. We're gonna go build this merger here. Getting used to the angle still on this. It's a little tricky. Man, you can really just build these things close, can't you? Oh, invalid. What? Take all. Alright, we're almost there, guys. There we go. Check the assembly line. Everything is groovy. Took long enough, right? It's okay. We eventually got there in the end. That's the most important part. How are we doing on this? 90. Doesn't surprise me. Well, we got rods. The good news is we can switch this over to plates pretty easily. Which we're probably going to do pretty soon, but let's get those rods done. Let's sort. Let's, I guess, start. Well, actually, we don't want to feed it because really what we're trying to do is just get enough in our inventory here to make the space elevator. So we need 400, 1500, 250, 500. Oh, we need concrete, and we need it in a big way. So let's go and let's move fast here. We have it basically done over here. It just needs power. Power pole. Oh, we're just gonna need to create another. What do we need? Power. We need another biomass burner. You know what? Alpha weekend's coming to an end. I'm not going for fancy. I'm just trying to get it done. So we go here. 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 And all the way over here. Oh, I know. Alright, we've got that ready. We need to get some more biomass. Go. Really, we need some more biofuel. Let's, so, I mean, I'm making some malpractice here. We need biofuel. So is it at least twice as slow when it burns? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, so we got the concrete going. Let's make sure. And this might take a little bit of time for it to kind of catch up. Well, that's okay. Let's make sure each component's running properly. So it's starting to mine it. We'll come back to you. At the end of the day, we need fuel. So we're pretty much fully automated on the Satisfactory Holy Trinity of limestone, iron, and copper. I mean, I saw we had quartz, we had sulfur, we had a couple of other things here, but for the sake of what I'm trying to do tonight, that's all that matters. And we're moving. They're chugging along. Now I'm going to have to play some catch up on the limestone. I'm going to have to switch over that iron so that we get all the plates done. And then I might have to reconsolidate that biofuel, because my goal tonight before I go to sleep here is get that space elevator up and running. I want to see what happens. So I'm just going to go here and grab up as much fuel as I possibly can. The good news is I think I took out enough of the hostile wildlife here that we can do this relative peace. Man, my understanding is this is also a pretty big map. Like, I am actually really excited to explore. Like, I'm caught between wanting to build this factory up and explore, but what they've done a really good job of is creating those tiers and really just setting the progression up in a way that it is just as interesting to build as it is to explore. Actually, it's more interesting to build initially, but with this limitation on fuel, you kind of have to explore. So I hope that I hope that there's enough real threats out there that the people that are more interested in exploring in a multiplayer situation will, you know, be entertained, be occupied. Because if they, like, those little dogs I was fighting, once you kind of figure them out, they're not a big deal. But if there could be some real, genuine, scary threats out there that, you know, you need some skill to kind of navigate, that could be good. Oh, something broke. That's good. What just broke? This whole side looks like it broke. Oh, yep. Red. I'm guessing... Yep, no fuel. That's okay. I can deal with no fuel. Let's... stop this. Let's get... I really want to get biofuel in all of these. So... it's gonna be a bit of a manual process. Oh, I can't. Not enough space in inventory. Get in there. Let's try this again. Out of the way for a second. That should make that a little easier. And we're gonna be here for a second. Maybe a little longer than a second. Oh, what's gonna run out first? Is it gonna be the leaves or the biofuel? Yeah, I'm gonna need to empty this out again a few times. So what's interesting here is until you get biofuel, there's almost kind of a case for you just doing it all by hand. Save the energy until you can get the most efficient type of fuel. And I actually don't hate that. Oops, there we go. Now that should do it. But yeah, like... fuel's gonna definitely be the choke point for a lot of this. And making sure that you have the type of fuel that's gonna run the longest per unit, that's a big deal. Now, I think in a multiplayer situation, this will be a lot more valid. Because you can have a lot of people basically just going and, you know, hammering everything out, right? Say you do rods, you do the, you know, plates, you do screws, and everyone can just go and, if they really put their nose to the grindstone, get it done, and probably faster than you can set up the factories. There we go. Let's put the biomass here. Sort. That's not what I meant to do. 100. Yep, that's fine. Oh, So we tap it real fast, so that'll work. I got 4 of these guys I gotta feed. Get this out of here. And start. Pull the breaker. Pull that. Now last but not least, where did I set that last guy up? Is that here? It's already got the biofuel. Oh, wow. Oh no, I shut it off. Okay. Or did I? Alright. What's going on here? Oh, I think it just really needs to... Yep, I just did not... Really, I don't have the recipe for limestone? That... I guess it doesn't need a smelter? Production. Limestone's not really an ore, is it? So, for the time being, I'm going to feed that. We're going to connect that. And I'm now kind of seeing why they have these belts on in perpetuity, as it just really does help facilitate moves like that. So I'm going to probably report it still, but I get it. Alright. In the meantime, what do I need? So I want to get that space elevator up. 400, 1500, 250, 500. How are we on plates? Take all. Sort. Almost 250. So I need to kind of clear some inventory here. And then I'm going to need to just start going ham. I do have way too much copper ore. And a bit of a pickle. Hey, I'm gonna trash these leaves. Keep the biofuel. I can get rid of some space there. Actually, I'm gonna turn as much of that into biofuel as I can. We are in the end game now. Let's see if we can get this done. So going back to the inventory. Trash this. Pop more biofuel into these guys. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. What's this? Barrel nuts? Okay. Don't need you. Sort. Oh, I got some space. Got some more. Oh, that's the sulfur. That's right. Sort. Let's go get the rods, and I'm sure I'm done with the plates here as well. 250 plates. What do I need? Plates. Done. Rods. I don't need all these. Okay, I can save the fuel. Rods. Done. Wires probably done, and it really does just come down to that concrete, which hopefully is producing. Let's shut you off. Shut you off. Shut you off. I'm aware. Okay. Oh, does that turn that back on? No. Yeah, it just fails right away. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's take all. It's the 1500. Where's this getting power from? Alright, it's all on hold. Oh, it's just going through the backlog. Okay, so we're just gonna, the backlog's gonna clear there with our perpetual motion conveyor belts. And now we're over in the limestone area. Which is... Oh, please God, tell me you're working. That's right. Fastest way to harvest all that. Yeah, do that. So we're gonna have to do this all by hand. You know what? We're gonna get a little help. Actually, wow. There's no point in doing that. I need production. so the thought process here is I need a lot of concrete, and I'm being a dummy. I'm gonna put basically every portable miner I have on this, and we're gonna try and blitz our way through to the end here. So I just need to get back over here and, yeah, pick up all those portable miners that I got rid of. Run fast. I do appreciate that there's no sprint limit. You just sprint. Very, very Sanctum-like. Not a bad thing. Why am I looking there? Portable miner 1. Portable miner 2. All the way back here. Is there fall damage? Doesn't seem like it. Can I place the portable miners on here? This is actually going to be kind of a fun little experiment. Sure seems like it. Does this ever run out? Alright. Let's work together, everyone. We got a lot of limestone to go and harvest here. What do I need here? Special, space elevator, 500 concrete. While these work, let's make that initial batch of concrete. Find out what we're dealing with. Yeah, rather than mine it, I'd rather just yank it off early there. Going all the way over here. Oh yeah, this is not gonna be super fun to make all of this. Copper. Get that out of my inventory. So yeah, I need a lot of limestone. At least I've got automation helping me out here. This is, I mean, spitting out quite a bit of it. Could be worse. Let's go here and chip in. Honest work it is, sitting here chipping away at limestone with a little chisel, but it gets the job done eventually. My hope here is that I go and at least shave a few seconds off of the ultimate time here, but really, I mean, the automation's doing most of the work. So like, even if we go and look at portable miner here, yeah, it's already up to 55. And I'm quickly realizing my time is better spent just making more portable miners. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see how many of these damn things we can build. Oh, they're at the equipment spot. So let's go pull this out. Pull this out. Yes, okay, it's still going. Actually, the nice thing is you get those conveyor belts up and they're a little mode of fast transit here. At least these long ones are. Take all. Sort. Take all. Okay. Yeah, I just need to There's no point in me sitting there chiseling. Anytime where I think chiseling is a good idea, I might as well just make more portable miners. Okay, you don't really smelt concrete, do you? That's my job. Pick it up, turn into concrete, come back for it. I feel like I'm missing something. So how much am I up to? 173? How much do I need? 500. Woof. Yeah, let's get more of those portable miners up. Where's my bench here? Yeah, because I don't need... Oh, no, I'm going to be short on that. I mean, I've got it, right? Oh. The landscape is portable miners, more than anything. Goodness. So if I was thinking, I would have gotten this up way sooner than I did. But better late than never. So I've got more portable miners. These are quiet. Where is my copper? Because I'm going to be low on that. Just a smidge low on that. Is this my copper? It is. Beauty. Okay, got it all back. And this is the horse I'm gonna ride it on. Just keep on kicking out more ore. I'll clear these miners. Don't want to lose any efficiency here. Go, 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 go. Let's go produce this. And we're going to have to do maybe 1 or 2 rounds of this, and we will get to the end. My genuine apologies to you, the viewer. I just kind of miscalculated this. I didn't think it would take... I didn't really just... Actually, I didn't track how much concrete I needed. This could have gone much more quickly. But it will get done. Where are we at? Halfway there. I am going to go chip in a little bit. Actually, no, I'm not going to chip in. I need to make sure I have enough space to pick up the concrete needed. It's limestone, that's fine. Thing, that's fine. Flower petals. Don't need you right now. Copper ingot. Oh, I can put those back in storage. Where's the copper storage? Oh, that's the master storage, which works, actually. Copper ingot, concrete. Let's get back to those portable miners before they run out of space. So, I'm noticing that things can get a little bit more grindy here. Probably also because I'm kind of blitzing for the space elevator. I mean, that is a large bill. Whereas if I was working on other things that were primarily, were not limestone centric, we would eventually get there. But I really do want to just blitz this space elevator. Alright, 81 more concrete. So it's 3 per. So from a lore standpoint, I'm guessing the space elevator is basically how, this corporation makes money. They go and set all these factories up, and eventually you can go and send the raw materials into space. So I think I might be able to finish this up pretty quickly. The plan: I'm going to get to about 50 limestone mined, pull out everything out of the portable miners, and then rip everything I can off of that conveyor belt. If I do all that, I might just come in with what I need. More than likely I'll come in just short, but let's see if we can take a shot at saving a little time here. And then I can go to sleep because I have work in the morning. 4, 45, 3, 2, 1, miners. Sort. Man, we just run. Just grab him with both hands. Yoink, 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 yoink. Yeah, I'm probably gonna come in low. Let's be real about this. That's okay. At least give me a little something to do, right? $500. Oh, we're gonna be pretty close though. Yeah, I pretty much just will need to run back and go and do another portable miner run and call it a day. Alright. We are almost there, everyone. Go, 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 go. Craft, 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 craft. Okay. Let's go. Run! I need 40, which means I need 120. Let's have a magic number in mind here. Oh, magic number reached. Perfect. Sort. And you can just hold shift and grab too, which is good. Cool. Oh, we are almost there. God, the anticipation is palpable. Alright. 500. That looks like a good spot for it. That is a large device. Yeah, to hell with it. Right there. Oh, that's kind of fun. You see the materials fly into it. a sweet time. Oh, glad I wasn't standing there. Ada, you got something to say about this? Well, I'm just gonna watch this thing work a little bit. I was expecting a little more. Oh, configure. Oh, so now they want reinforced iron plates and rotors. So this is the next kind of challenge here, is the elevator is going to request greater and greater amounts of resources, and then things happen. Well, I think that's enough for me tonight. The sun is set in the game, and the sun is set, you know, here in Texas as well. So, thank you for checking in on the bonus episode here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that I get access to the early access, so I can go and really dig into the game and, you know, share it all with you. So I guess good night, everybody. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, week, month, year. See ya.